Hello, my name is Brent Burkumpus, owner of Brandguard Vents and a firefighter in Southern California. As a first responder to the 2003, 2007, and 2008 wildfire season, I've seen firsthand how vulnerable our structures are to wind-blown embers and direct flame contact through ventilation systems. Our mission at Brandguard Vents is to improve a structure's defense against the assault of wildfire and to minimize the damaging effect from wind-blown embers and direct flame contact.
And back here live, you can see how most of the fires started along the rooftops of these homes, and firefighters say that's because embers entered the vents, started the fire in the attic, and despite the fireproof tiling there, that's where the fire started, which leads us to this third home here. It's kind of curious that the roof of that home is fine.
The problem I witnessed in 2003 was that conventional vent designs did nothing to protect the structure from wildfire. Embers enter through the vent and cause the structure to burn from the inside out. Embers threaten the structure well before the head of the fire has come and well after it has passed.
Look, and it's hard to tell what this house might have looked like before the flames rolled in. Well, this is it. It's a picture of the house. Firefighters ripped it off the wall before the house burned to the ground.
But their neighbor's house is fine. The difference? Battalion Chief Chris Concepcion says probably not a wall of flames, but a tiny ember.
Embers are going to look for the smallest little space, and they take the path of least resistance, it seems. So they can get into the smallest little space. They can smolder there for hours.
Ignition-resistant siding like stucco or brick, double-paned glass windows, and not just vents with screens, but vents that will actually stop embers from getting in. And guess what? That's exactly what happened to the Gibsons' home.
When we saw the house burning on TV, we could see it smoldering out those vents and stuff. The house was actually fine. Our awnings were still flapping in the wind and stuff in the back of the house. So the house caught on fire in the attic, and that was the only opening I had in the attic that I didn't really think that much about.
In fact, he had done everything else right, even buying an actual fire hose in hopes that he could stay and defend, or what's often called shelter in place, using his fireproofed home as a safe zone. But in the end, he and his family got out just in time.
During extreme fire conditions, fire suppression resources are typically overwhelmed. Fire embers cause structures to ignite far away from designated high-threat areas. Without a good defense, a structure's chances of surviving a wildfire are very slim. For years, the solution to this problem has been quarter-inch mesh. But laboratory tests show that quarter-inch mesh, 1/8-inch mesh, and 1/16-inch mesh do nothing to solve the wind-blown fire ember problem. Laboratory tests also show that conventional vents allow direct flame impingement directly into attic spaces, causing the structure to burn from the inside out. The solution we found at Brandguard Vents is our patent-pending overlapping baffle design. The baffle acts as a heat sink, robbing the ember of any damaging effect before it enters into the structure. It also disperses direct flame impingement across the plane, preventing it from entering into the structure and causing any significant damage. Our design also offers comparable net-free area to conventional vents. At Brandguard Vents, we offer a wide range of solutions, both new construction options as well as retrofit options. From through-roof vents, gable-end vents, under-eave, soffit, cornice, and foundation applications. We are a Chapter 7A code-compliant product with a trend to other states for wind-blown rain and wind-blown snow applications. Brandguard Vents have been laboratory tested and comply with both heat transfer tests, direct flame impingement testing, as well as ember intrusion testing. Chapter 7A building code requires that vents must resist the intrusion of flame and embers. Brandguard vents are clearly superior to quarter-inch mesh. Brandguard vents are accepted and recommended by building officials and fire marshals throughout the state. Brandguard Vents has a proven design. It's the only one with overlapping baffle protection. It allows air to flow through, but flames and embers cannot penetrate. It's reliable protection, laboratory tested, patent pending, and proven by contractors in the field. Chapter 7A allows fire prevention vents to be used under eaves in fire hazard areas. Venting in the under eave is the best way to ventilate a structure. Our vents are made with 26 gauge galvanized steel, G90 for long life with a 20-year warranty. They're easy to paint or come in custom colors. Custom materials and sizes are also available. The weakest link in the structural envelope is still ventilation. With Brandguard Vents, we've come up with an alternative to conventional vents, a safety product that will prevent the entry of flame and embers. Thank you.